Hi, hi, hi. Welcome to your Monday Messages from the Angels live. This is an interactive and timeless message, so I trust that whenever you come across these messages, there will be something here for you. Today's choices for the interactive are one or two. So tune in. Take a deep breath. Hey, Miss Dawn. How's it going? How you doing? Happy Moon Day. Rainy Moon Day. Ow. Got Tristan sitting on my lap, the little dog laying on my meditation cushion beside the desk here, and the big dog outside the door. Ow. Okay. So at this time, I'd like to ask that I'm a clear and pure channel to bring through messages from Source Divine, loving and kind, in support of our greatest and highest manifestation in this lifetime via the pathway of a calm central nervous system. So many changes on this channel. Oh, nice. I'm going in for my Tuesday today. It feels weird because this is normally Friday, so I'm in like the wind down mode for the week, but I'm just amping up. So every day, I keep changing things up on this channel, but it's really about like what's going to work in my current schedule. So the lives are going to be at 11:11 a.m. Unless otherwise noted. And I'm feeling that perhaps Wednesday is going to be a pre-recorded video for the Whimsical Wednesday, the Inner Child Thrive, the Inner Child Healing messages. Those will likely be pre-recorded and premiere on Wednesdays. Every other day we will be live at 11:11 a.m. And of course, Saturday nights, we will have our Saturday Night Live at, how cool. We will have our Saturday Night Live at 10 p.m. That's very cool. And that really is just speaking about, heightened sensitivities, heightened intuition, finding our way. Dawn was just saying that she ran into a bat midday yesterday or today, yesterday in the middle of the day. And, bats are all about the ability to see in the dark. Even though the saying is blind as a bat, they have a highly sensitive sonar system that they communicate and travel within. So this really is speaking to me that it's the messages that your intuition, your sensitivities are being heightened. And I would also say that it's a message about the need for cleansing and detoxing as well, because bats, like most of the winged world and all of us, in fact, are highly sensitive to contaminants, like toxins that aren't really good for us. So yeah, there's that. So let's just get right into these messages. So if you were guided to number 1, your crystal is amethyst. This is an amethyst point. And I'm being guided when I picked the amethyst. The message was your intuition is on point. So this speaks about a third eye opening. It also, I'm just looking in it. It's actually quite lovely here. I'm not sure if you can see that, but I'm also hearing it's where the cracks that the light comes in. It's in the fractures that more light is able to penetrate. And I'm feeling strongly, as I connect with this crystal, strongly the presence of Archangel Michael working with you. So with that being said, let's begin with the Archangel Michael messages. So working with amethyst at this time would be beneficial to you, would support the opening of the third eye, would support the opening of your intuition, which we have been told is on point. And because you are in this fabulous space of co-creating with the divine, the poetics of life. This is my absolute favorite card in the deck. And it's a number 25. And so this is really, I feel like the bat message was a part of your message as well, because this is speaking about number 7. To me, always speaks about the physical body and heightened sensitivities. And number 7 in the major arcana is the Chariot card. And you are the chariot. You are the vessel of light traveling throughout this lifetime. And yet you are guided by this legion of light, namely Archangel Michael, heading it up. And as you tune into your intuition, as you follow and trust your intuition, more and more is going to open up for you, because you are the literal gateway and you are literally evolving. And this is a number 11. You are here on the path of mastery to co-create with the divine, beyond the mind, beyond what you think you are meant to do. I would say that there's a strong message here to take care of your physical body, perhaps. I'm hearing clean up your act, so whatever that means for you. And I love that this card came through with the amethyst, because again, it's speaking about heightened intuition, your third eye, and is opening. And the more that you allow this to take place, and the more that you support the opening of the third eye via taking action upon the intuitive nudges, the intuitive hits that you receive, the more expansive and abundant the co-creation will be. So if you have a question for your angels, ask it now, and let's see what comes through. All the information on the decks are in the description box, as well as ways that you can support me, as well as ways that I can support you. So if you're interested, please do have a look at the description box. All the information is there. And thank you to all who continue to support me via donations, via the pathway of allowing me to connect and read for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Oh my gosh, double confirmation here, ladies and gents. You got the creativity card. Nathaniel, you had the poetics of life, the creation card, and the evolution card. So this is like, it feels as if you're in, what I'm feeling is that you have leveled up in some ways. You have completed this level, and now you're going up to the next level. And this is where you are really being called into service to co-create with the divine, trusting that this is that is your purpose in this lifetime. The fire in your belly, what lights you up, what excites you, what frightens you. Those are that's the direction you're being guided in. You're being guided to allow yourself to be, we spoke about that a lot yesterday, to be the paintbrush or the pencil or pen in God's hands. And if you haven't had a look at yesterday's live, there's lots of astrology in there. So yesterday was 4/20. It was Easter Sunday. Please do go have a look at that message and see what you can extract, what may be there for you. The next we've got is the Rowan card, number 5. So you are going through immense changes. And when I was saying it felt like you were leveling up, we can see from this imagery that it represents a leveling up. And so again, I'm being guided to get the guidebook for this. I should have had it here. Oh, thankfully it's right there. But this is feeling about a feeling to me via the pathway of change. You are joyfully co-creating with the divine. It's healing you. It's a healing experience, and um, it's also meant to ground you. So this is going to be important. Sorry, I just creamed myself up, and Tristan's sitting here on my lap, and his hair, it feels like it's all over me. um, this is really speaking about, you are healed via this process. In fact, it feels like you've done a lot of healing, and now it's about grounding it and practical application, practical steps towards this creative co-creation with the divine, that it supports your abundance in this lifetime. And so it just feels like a big part of the message here is stay the course your heart has chosen. Call on your angels for support if need be. It feels like the messages are very clear here, and it's about you, 1111, taking the practical steps in order to expand. Even, I was going to say more deeply, but more expansively. So let's see what the guidebook has to say about Rowan. I'm just going to read the oracle message for the card. And the message here is: habit threatens, social masks and routines paralyze. The river dries up. Listen, do you hear the call? Follow your inspiration, and day by day, you will step into the flow of creation. Are you kidding me right now? The message is loud and clear to those of you who chose number one. This is a time where you are being called into service via the pathway of abundant co-creation, and the universe, your angels, God, Mother Earth are all here to help and support you. So I trust that those messages resonate. Thank you so much for allowing me to bring them through for you. Please do let me know in the comments down below how your message felt to receive. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So for those of you who were guided to number 2, the crystal for you is this beautiful piece of raw rose quartz. And I'm feeling like you may be feeling a little tender and raw at this time. Sore is the word I just heard. Sore. You know, I'm feeling like there's this energy of being discouraged for those of you who were guided to number 2. And when that comes through, the next message that comes through is it is going to require courage for you to move forward and make the changes that you are guided to make at this time. So rose quartz, the stone of unconditional love, it activates and supports the healing of the heart chakra. So for those of you guided to number 2, it does feel like there's a need for a little more sensitivity, a little more tenderness when it comes to your care for yourself and how you show up for yourself on a daily basis. So anything else with this card? And I'm hearing it's like the angels are supporting to polish your rough edges, if you will. And your rough edges are just beautiful seams that support the opening of dreams. Good morning, Kiva. We're doing an interactive today. We're at number 2. This is a message from your angels. So number 2's stone is rose quartz. If you were guided to number 1, the message is just before this one. So let's tune in. This rose quartz has a lot to say. That it's almost like it. I really don't want to let go of the rose quartz, but I can't shuffle with it in my hands. So for those of you who were guided to number 2, and it looks like there's an angel on the back of that this stone. I've never noticed it before. Um, but I'm feeling like some of you may be feeling really discouraged, like really at the end of the proverbial rope. And you're losing hope. And the message here is not to lose hope. The angels have big plans for you, and you are just called to be a cooperative operative. That's what I heard. I don't know. So let's get some love from Archangel Michael here. Forever in my light, safe and sound. And this brings in the energy of the divine feminine mother, number 13. And again, this is speaking of a need for you to get grounded. There's something ungrounded about your energy, and it's the ungroundedness that is causing you to feel this energy of defeat. uh, and I'm hearing love will not be beat. And it's like plant your feet on the ground. You are safe and sound, and get busy loving yourself. I mean, this is the stone of unconditional love. Love is an action, not an emotion. So have you been showing up for yourself? Or do you have this idea that, oh, it's just my luck? I have such bad luck. No, you don't. Shift it and stop with that negative BS. It is not serving you. You are loved, guided, and surrounded by the light of the divine and the angelic realms every single day, every single breath you take. And I love that the sun slash moon, whatever that is there in the sky, it's golden and pink. Your love is your superpower. Unconditional love. Good. Thank you. And then we have the Dragon Magic card, which is good fortune, which is number 8. And it amplifies the energy of this card because the imagery on the card is also the imagery on the back of the deck, or on the box and on the back of the cards. So you're moving into this time of real abundance. It's like, it feels like for those of you who were guided to number 2, this is really about you. It's almost like, so we're in a universal 9 year currently at this time. And last year was a universal 8. It was a year where many of us were really going through it. And what I'm feeling for those of you guided to number 2 is that you are now in that energy. You're really going through it. And I'm hearing, no, you have not blew it. You're going through it. You're safe. You have come out to the other side. And now is a time for radical self-care. Radical self-love, showing up for yourselves in ways that you would like others to show up for you. And yet the truth of that is that others cannot show up for ourselves in sustainable ways if we can't. We basically teach others how to treat us via our own actions towards ourselves. You got some powerful energy here. First of all, the rose quartz, the divine feminine essence, the mother, and then you've got like the good fortune, and now you have Melchizedek working with Archangel Michael. Oh my gosh, you got 2 Melchizedek cards. This is powerful. Melchizedek is like, I feel Melchizedek's energy like a magician. It's this magician energy. This is your opportunity for an abundant new beginning. You get to create the life you want. Stop. There's no debate about that. Stop blaming, pointing fingers, feeling ashamed, feeling guilty, feeling that others have let you down. This is about you showing up for yourself at this time. And you've got some powerful allies here with you. Archangel Michael and Melchizedek. Like, seriously, years and years ago, I was told Melchizedek, Michael, and Metatron were the mighty M's. They started presenting the 3 of them together, the mighty M's. And it feels like you've got this team working for you. And working with color is going to greatly support your healing. at this time, and your ability to feel grounded and get grounded in the day to day, what is, right? Accepting life on life's terms. And when it comes to healing and the spiritual path, there is no one way. There is no right or wrong way. The only way is that we're focused on doing it. And what healing looks like for you and how that unfolds for you may be different than how it unfolds for me or your neighbor or your friend or anything like that. The spiritual path, the path of spiritual awakening and healing, the trauma within our human HUE experience is as unique and individual as each of us. And yet we work with these same energetics that are loving and supporting us all. It's today is Easter Monday, and this feels very much like the energy of the Christ again. And yesterday I did share an Easter message that came through in about 5 minutes, very quickly, and it was talking about the reunion of the divine, the Christic feminine and the Christic masculine in this lifetime. And so it feels like you are being called to unify inside. And I really feel strongly that there's a message here for you to forgive yourself. Let yourself off the hook. Take that thorn of crowns off your head. It's hurting, it's bleeding, and it's not serving any purpose for you. Hey, Jen, welcome. And these are interactive. So this is for pile number 2. So, if you want to go back and listen to number 1 as well, that it's there for you. But this really feels like for you who are receiving this, those of you who are guided to number 2, there's something about you letting yourself off the hook. It's almost like, I just heard it's like you've branded yourself. You've branded yourself, no hope, hopeless. I'm never going to do this, blah, 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 blah. It's a bit like a pity party. And yet this is your message to no more pity party. Take that crown of thorns off your head and replace it. I wish I had one of my crystal crowns in here, but I don't. And replace it with a crystal crown, and allow yourself in your own unique way to move through the healing in each and every day, calling on your angels, calling on Lord Melchizedek, Archangel Michael, and bring in Metatron as well, because Metatron's all about this is reminding me of the Metatron here, all the symbols, because Metatron's very much about the angel of the children, and as well as sacred geometry, right? And so, yeah, I do have quite a few crystal crowns, none in here. They usually sit on the owls I have around the home space. Do I have any in here? No. Okay, so let's get you a card from the Tree Angel Oracle. But I just can't, this is really feeling like the masculine Christ. And so if you're a man watching this, it's really important that you re-listen to this message and stop. The word that's coming in, I don't even know if it's a word, flagellating yourself. And when I say it, what I mean, I'm hearing that word, but what I'm feeling is like, self-harm, punishing yourself over and over and over again for things that cannot be changed. Nothing can be changed nothing, I can change nothing in these messages that started 23 minutes ago. You know what I mean? Like, we can't change anything. And yet we get into these ruts in the human condition, right? We get into these ruts where like, oh my gosh, we have to rehash it, go over it over and over. Flogging. Okay. Yeah. Like flogging. We have to go over it and over it and over it again. No, we don't. Settle in with a beautiful piece of rose quartz. And if you don't have any, go find some, or get an image of it off of the internet, print it, and sleep with this image. It really feels important that the angels are trying to show you how worthy and deserving you are of love, how worthy and deserving you are of your time and attention. Never mind anyone else's time and attention. Most people can't even show up for themselves. Most people can't, like let's just focus on ourselves, right? And as you focus on yourself and your healing, your understanding that you're safe and sound, you're going to move into this energetic of the good fortune and abundance that is in store for you. It's yours here and now. It's up to you to believe and have faith that you are worthy and deserving of all good things. Stop punishing yourself because the wheel of fortune has turned in your favor. Honestly, if you're new here, if you're just coming back, if you did not catch yesterday's Easter Sunday live, I strongly encourage you to go and watch that. There's something there for you. And Juniper, again, this feels very, as much as I was tuning into the feminine energy here, this is the masculine coming in to support. And yesterday's message about the rise of the Christic light inside spoke a lot about the union and reunion coming together of the feminine and masculine. And before that happens in the third dimension, it happens internally in us. So I feel like, it feels like your path is protected. And I mean, that came out with the first card, right? Safe and sound. But it almost feels like there's this very beautiful masculine presence, or actually, what I'm feeling and hearing now, it's the unified masculine and feminine holding space for you at the time, opening the gate, encouraging you to open the floodgate that you are. This is a very fortunate time. The wheel of fortune turns in your favor as you show up for yourself and allow that wheel to turn. So let's see what the oracle message is from the tree angel oracle here. It says, stride forward or hold firm. Give what life asks of you. Enter the balance between destiny and freedom. Release what doesn't serve you. Yet stand in the gale and walk your truth. Duty gives way to devotion. Your happiness, your peace, your abundance is your duty. It's up to you to either dig your heels in or to allow that wheel to spin in your favor. And the whole entire universe is supporting you. So, with that being said, I trust that these messages have resonated with you. Please do let me know in the comments below. And please do go and peruse the other stuff here on the other videos on this space. We're growing and growing and growing. And that really, really makes my heart happy and my face smile. So until tomorrow at 11:11 a.m. I wish you all a beautiful day. May you have the courage to harness and tap into the infinite wisdom and power that surrounds you, guides you, and encourages you forward. I see you, I feel you, I love you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And you are all so very welcome. Thanks for showing up, Kiva, Dawn, and Jen. I love you all. Until tomorrow, everyone, take good care. Oh, and show yourself you care. Thank you.